7 in the morning and we're out of coffee beans. Now, Lou doesn't ask for a lot in life. She's a very giving person, but one thing that she does really need is a coffee first thing every morning. And while she's perfectly capable of making it herself, the thing that Lou does and appreciates to show love is to do things for other people, and that's the thing that she likes to do for her. So it's not about coffee, it's about letting her know that she's loved, and that's why we're going to go to try and find some coffee beans from somewhere. The supermarkets are all closed because it's 7:30 on a Sunday. So the first place we're going to stop is the co-op in our village, which used to do coffee beans, but the last time I looked it didn't. But it's the nearest place, so it's worth trying there first. We've got to the co-op. First issue is that I've left my mask at home. So back home we go. Mask. I used to be really disciplined about my mask and I'd always leave it in the car, so I know I always have one. I had 2 or 3 of them as well, never ever forgot it. But just lately, whenever I come out of a shop, I don't know if it's because I'm sick of wearing them or whatever, I just instantly take out and stuff it right in my pocket of my jeans or whatever I'm wearing, and then I find myself at a shop, no mask on me. How have I managed that for nearly a year and now I'm forgetting it? I don't understand. Right, this can go here now. I'm gonna make that mistake again. I got coffee. So we were really lucky. The first co-op we went to had beans in there, which was really fortunate. I thought we were going to be running around all morning trying to go to different co-ops and end up waiting until the actual supermarkets open at about 10, which would have been a disaster because Lou's meeting her mum and it would have made her late and it just set the whole day off. But we found them, they were there, so let's make some coffee. That's all right.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you.
Now we can start the day.
I just remembered we bought 2 sets of these when we did the children's bedrooms upstairs, and I bought a box for our room and a box for the playroom, and I hadn't put the playroom ones out yet, so I'm going to go and put these out right now. How cool does that look?
Looks amazing.
Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday morning. It is nearly 10 a.m. and Lee is just taking me into town to drop me off. I'm going to have an hour social distance walk with my mum this morning. Say morning. Morning. We had a bit of a drama to start our day today, didn't we, babe?
Well, 1 or 2, yeah.
So I woke up at half five for my morning cup of tea, and I was looking out of the kitchen window, and we have a humane rat trap at the bottom of the garden by the hedge. Because living by the field, we do occasionally have the odd ratty trying to move in to the rabbit hutches or the garage, so we have them there all the time just to keep numbers low. And this morning the trap was rattling around, and I looked and I thought that must be a really big rat if it's actually moving the trap. And so I was watching it for a minute, and then it turned around, it seemed to turn around, and I could see the face, and I thought, that's not a rat, that doesn't look like a rat. So I went out into the garden anyway, my dressing gown and my slippers in the rain over the grass to have a little investigation. And I obviously didn't record any of it because grabbing the camera wasn't my initial thought. I just wanted to see what it was anyway. So I went out, and it was a hedgehog. It was a really big hedgehog actually. It only just fitted in this humane trap perfectly fine. We always use the humane ones as animals and obviously don't get injured or hurt, but it was just really big. So I went back inside and what, you up, didn't the babe, at 6?
Yeah, that was something.
I'm surprised I wasn't awake. I was probably upstairs.
No, you were all still asleep, so I went in and I woke Lee up at like 6 o'clock. I said, you're gonna have to get up because there's a hedgehog caught in the rat trap, and I don't want to leave it. I want to set it free, as obviously they are nocturnal and they should be asleep by now. So you came down anyway, didn't you, babe, and opened the little door, and it just went into a ball. It was like, nope.
Yeah.
I'm now going to hide from you. And so it was just in a little ball stuck in the trap, and you tried to gently shake it out, didn't you? But it was having none of it. It was just wedged in there.
Terrified by little things.
it was really, really scared, bless. I felt so bad, but obviously we need to keep the level of rats down as they carry germs, and it's not ideal with the kids, is it, and stuff, so we need to keep them out. And it's never happened before. We've been there 4 years and we've never caught a little hedgehog before. So anyway, managed to prop the door open, so obviously the hedgehog didn't activate the trapdoor thing to shut it again, and then we covered it with a sheet thing, didn't we, a little, to make it dark. And then we left it for an hour, and we were trying to think, right, if it still doesn't come out, we're going to have to take this whole trap apart and get it out one way or another, because we can't leave it in there. So an hour later, I went to check it and it had gone. It had scurried off. There was no trace of the hedgehog, nowhere to be seen, and it had safely trotted off. Like I said, unfortunately, we didn't get any footage because it wasn't the top of my list of things to do. I just wanted to make sure the little guy was okay, and he is. So a happy end to the story, but a nice and early start to our Sunday. Hey babe?
Yeah, it was. I know why you were so upset about it, because you know what it's like when you're up past your bedtime. You get very aggravated, don't you? Poor Mr. Tiggy Winkles was late for bed.
Exactly.
I think that's why you sympathise so much.
Yeah, it's not fun for anyone, is it, when you're late for bed and you just need to go to sleep. So yeah, that was a quick start to our day this morning. Anyway, I'm just about to pull up into town now and be dropped off. Lee's going to try and get some footage maybe whilst I'm out. Can't see anything because I'm blinded by the sun. So that's better, I can see now. Right, anyway, see you all a bit later on.
Lou is out with her mum in town. I've had some breakfast. The kids are playing and chatting to their friends, and I'm about to hit the washing up. One question that I've got for you though is, do you find the need to organise the dirty washing up before you start? I always do that. I have to pile everything up so it's in order, otherwise it just feels too overwhelming. Let me know if you do the same thing, but let's get to it.
So I'm back from seeing my mum. It is now 12:30 in the afternoon. Before I left this morning, I prepped some dinner, left it out on the side, as we have an hour from now until we need to leave, as we're going out this afternoon. We're going to Birdland in Desford. Super excited. We haven't been there for years and years, and if I remember correctly, you get to feed the birds and the parrots with your hand, which our kids will absolutely love. I booked tickets for that last week, as obviously with Corona and lockdown and everything, you have to pre-book tickets as they only allow so many people in now. Had a lovely time this morning seeing my mum. Lee's been here with the kids. They're playing Mario at the minute. I think the boys have been playing outside for a bit, and I think Lee's done some stuff with Millie. After I'd seen my mum, I nipped into Sainsbury's and got a picnic. I also popped into a couple of other shops and picked up a few bits, so I'll just quickly show you that now whilst dinner is cooking. So for our picnic, which we'll probably eat when we leave Birdland on the way home, got sandwiches for everybody. Picked up some ice buns, some donuts, some chocky goodies, and these donuts, there's half the people like these ones and half of the family like these ones. Half the family like these ones and half the family like these ones, so I bought both. I bought a couple of fruit bowls. Yeah, and then I also bought some drinks somewhere. I don't know where I put that. Some Tango and some fruit shoots. So I'm going to pack that into a cool bag now. I already packed the wellies and the other bags that we take with us earlier before I left. So I am all organised and we are ready to go nearly. So from town, I also popped in to Clinton's, as I'm still after a couple of woodland creatures to finish off our woodland playroom. And I found this cute owl. How super cute is he? He was £10. But I just thought he was so cute, and he'll look really cute in our playroom, so I'm going to place him somewhere in a minute. And then I also got some sun cream, as it's that time of year again now, so I picked up 2 of these. I always find that these work really well. That's what they look like without the lid on, so it's just a roller. And if you shake it, look, all the cream comes on. The kids just rub it on themselves. Roll it on themselves, sorry, and then they rub it in, and it just works really well. So yeah, definitely recommend those ones. They're quite expensive. They're about £5 each, but definitely worth it. Just saves that like staining of the clothes a bit more. I find sun cream always stains clothes if they're wearing light colours, whereas this one they can be a bit more precise with where they put it. I also popped back into TK Maxx because I picked up a load of stuff the other day I showed you the reusable bags, and I went back in to get these because I wish I'd got them, and I just didn't, and been thinking about them since. They were, I haven't got the price, and I'm sure they were $3.99, and they're silicone straws, reusable ones, and they come with a little thing to wash it because Ted doesn't like the feel of paper, and at the minute with obviously cutting down on plastic, most places you go now offer drinks in with paper straws, and Ted just doesn't like the feel of them, so he just won't have a drink. So I thought I can put some of these in the bag that we take everywhere with us, and then yeah, I've got them on me if ever Ted wants a drink when we're out and about, and also they'll obviously be used for home as well. So they were super good. And the last place I quickly popped was the Works. I just picked these up, saw them on the way by. I just thought they were so cute. So I've got this one, rainbow one, for the allotment. And then I've got these 3. How much was that? Sorry, that was £1.50. And then I've got 3 small ones. That one's got a bee on. That one's got a butterfly on. And that one's got a bee on as well. And they were 79p each. And we're going to do some, a couple of tubs outside along the garage with wildflowers in. We did them last year, and it attracts all the bees and butterflies, and it's super beautiful, and I thought they would look really cute in each one, the little windmills. So we'll pop them in. Might do that in the week. Actually it's going to rain again. When it dries up a bit, we will do that. So over the next couple of weeks, yeah, so that's everything I bought. Super chuffed with those few bits. I'm about to quickly drink my cup of tea, pack up this picnic bag, and go and find a home for Mr. Owl. What's he called? Let's see what he's called. I like these beanie boos. He's been going. Percy. Right, Percy Owl. Where are you going to live? Let's have a look. Mills, look what I got for the playroom. How cute is he?
Wait, I want to know what his name is.
Percy. I've already looked Percy because he's another woodland creature. And Granny said she doesn't want us to buy a squirrel because she's going to go on a squirrel mission for us. So she's going to find us a plushy squirrel Millie for the playroom for the woodland.
When's my 24?
Oh. Soon, in a couple of weeks. So that's nice of Granny, isn't it, Mills? Granny's on a squirrel mission. So we don't need to find a squirrel. He's cute, isn't he? I'm going to go find a home for him. I thought when I brought him that he would look super cute on this log. He just looked really, really cute there. Oh, so cute. And then I'm gonna put the deer down here for now. So we've nearly got all of the woodland animals. We just need a squirrel, a hedgehog, and a rabbit, and then I think we've nearly got them all, because we've got a mouse, a badger, deer, an owl now, and then we've also got a fox and the bear, caterpillar, ladybird. We do have a little bunny here, but keeping my eyes open for a more realistic looking bunny, obviously without the floral design on, to go there. Yeah, so we nearly got all of our woodland creatures. Just a couple more to finish it off, but I love that owl. It looks so cute there. So Alfie has just been quail egg collecting.
There's a lot of eggs.
There is.
Are these babies?
No, because they haven't been kept warm, so they're just eggs. Got a lot there, Alfie. Were they all out the top?
Yeah, on the bottom.
A mixture.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Wowzers.
15 quail eggs? Cracking me.
Right, Milzo, go and get ready because you need to leave in 10 minutes.
Close.
Everyone is fed and happy, picnic is packed, and we're on the way to Birdland. So we'll see you all when we get there. He's a happy owl. Vinny, look, what colour's that one? Pink. Hello. Look at the head, look at the back. What are they doing? What they're doing, Vinny? Show me the dance. Do. Yay, wow. Took it. Well done, Alfie. He's gonna keep it there, Mills. That's it. Yay, good girl. Have you ever fed? You ever fed a parrot before?
No.
Daddy, go gadget arm.
Is it gonna
Give me a look at the
Oh, it's so cute. It's so gentle. He's dancing, Ted, he is.
Oh,
very pretty. Woo!
I'd like to know.
How much would you jump now if he flew down?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Not sure if he's trying to,
He's warming up.
if he's trying to woo me or he's going to try and peck my eye out.
What's he doing, Ted? Is he dancing? Oh, he just had his mouth open, did he?
Oh, yeah.
I can hear Ted laughing. Oh, and the duck. What were you laughing at, Ted? I could hear you from around there. What was he laughing at?
There was a little bird hole like over there. It was this little red parrot looking bird just poked its head out. And then it went back in again. And it was like an angry little cookie, wasn't it?
And it came back out and flew out and another one came in.
I could hear you laughing from round here. We're just in the woodland walk, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
How nice is it here, Alfie?
Really nice.
You get to feed all the birds with your hand. When you first walk in, you can either have a bag of nuts, a bag of fruit, and I think it was mealworm and something else, and then each cage has got the colour. So we've got the nuts, so anything with a red circle on, we can feed. And then it's the same with the white and other colours. Really, really good.
They should just fell over on the
Oh, look. Wow. Millie, how much are you enjoying it?
a lot. I get to climb everywhere and it's so much fun to be fair. It's like my element. Everybody would be like, who? I love doing maths or chess or something. No, I just love climbing things.
Being out
and being being wild, sort of climbing up things and stuff. Not element. Not afraid to get muddy, kids.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Perfect place here for our three. We're just having a rest, aren't we, on the bench for a minute, Teddy?
Because my legs hurt, because my sensory sore.
I know, we need to still get it sorted. We're waiting, aren't we, for their stop stuff. Are you having a good time though?
Sup, chick?
Be quiet! I'm trying to sleep in here.
No.
Look at them pair. Oh, did he take it? I do. Thanks.
No.
The other one looks chill.
What is there? Oh, is there?
Oh,
Oh, there are some goats. Oh, look. Is he? Oh, wow. Hello. Sounds pretty. Go slowly, Billy. Do it slowly. Go on. Yay! Oh.
Oh, it's friendly to me.
What are you?
I think my job ends here. I think we've got to stay here.
My goodness, look. Mills, you might go on your arm in a sec when he's at that. Yeah. No! No! Don't want it. Ow! Look up! Alfie, well done! Let's have a look! Aww. Are you all hungry?
Yep.
I'm thirsty.
I got you a drink. So it is about 7 p.m. We've been back from Birdland for about an hour now. I've just made myself a cup of tea. Well, Lee just made me one anyway. I was going to make myself one, I boiled the kettle and then Lee went in and made me one, bless him. Been a mad hour. Just been unpacking the picnic stuff and the car, giving the guinea pigs a clean out because they were super stinky. They need cleaning out a couple of times a week and I haven't done them for about 4 days, I think, so they were a bit smelly. So I've just cleaned those out. Alfie's in the bath. Millie and Ted have got their pyjamas on. They're just chilling upstairs for half an hour. We had a super time at Birdland. It was really, really good. Definitely recommend it if you're in the Leicestershire area. It was about, I think, £37, I think, for us all. And then £1.50 per food bag. And it was so good because you could feed the birds, all the birds actually in all the cages, you could feed them. And it's something a bit different. It's not like just feeding the farm animals. Yeah, it was really, really good. And a lot of them are free roaming, so they're just sitting on the branches without any cages, which our kids thought was absolutely amazing. They've got no cages, why aren't they flying off? and it's obviously because they know where their food is and where their home is. So yeah, it was a really, really lovely day. All the children managed to hold a bird. Ted didn't get to hold one until later on. He was a bit upset because he didn't think he was going to get to hold one. So I went back to a certain enclosure where they seemed to be the most friendliest and calm, as Ted was a bit unsure at times, and managed to hold one, so he was happy. Alfie said that he really, really enjoyed it. It was amazing. And yeah, they all had a really, really, really good time. So we'd definitely recommend that one. I'm just going to have half an hour to have a cup of tea. I'm then going to go and do Millie a story and get her to bed. And then it'll be winding down and finishing everything off for the day and going to bed myself. So as always, thank you for watching. And we'll see you all again for another one of our family vlogs tomorrow. Goodbye.
I'm going to hit you really hard again.
Slow-mo fight.
Superman!